Hello, today is Tuesday, September 22nd, 2009, and this is the Sphinx Forex review for today. And let's get the formalities out of the way first. Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com Sphinx Forex. You can go to our blog.sphinxforex.com right there, and let's go ahead and get to the charts. Should have been a dollar weakness day. I know gold surged to almost 1,020 an ounce, so let's go ahead and pick up London session. MACD came across. We're looking to go long. Your first entry could have been, even if you went off of this high over here, you could have went in off of this one here. So let's just go ahead and take this high since this is the session open. The high is 46.92, so 46.93 is your entry. There's 46.93. Here's your pullback. Tight's going to be pretty stopped. Your low is 46.79, so 46.77 is your stop right there. So that is a difference of 70, 87, 16 pip stop loss. Can't ask for more than that. So 32 is your limit. So yeah, 32 to 93 is going to be 03, 13, 23, 25 is going to be your limit. So there's 25. So here we go. This candle brought us in. Stop was never compromised once we got brought into the trade. Kind of fizzled a little bit of a retracement. This candle here was your limit. If you missed this entry, you could have went in off of this one here. So if you took this first trade here, there's your winning trade there. If you missed it, you could have went in off of this high here, which is 47.21. So 22 is your entry. Stop loss would be 1 pip below this low. The low is 47.07, so 47.05. It's going to be your stop. That is a 17 pip stop loss. Again, can't complain about that. So 34. That's going to be 52.56. That's 56. So here we go. You missed that. You missed this first trade that we just went over. You got brought in to here. Once you got brought into the trade, your stop wasn't really compromised again, and then bang, this big bull candle went ahead and gave you your money for the day. So the Euro USD was very kind today in the London session. And then New York kind of scribbled around a little bit. After the MACD was this big, I wouldn't have looked to take any more long trades on a 15-minute chart because of how big those bull runs are. And let's just, for the heck of it, see a 60-minute. You could have got if you were trading a 60-minute. Your MACD crossed over here to the long side, and so let's see, the high of this candle is 12, so 13 is going to be, I'm sorry, that's wrong. The high is 19, so 20 would be your entry. And stop loss is going to be 1 pip below. So it's going to be about 47.05. My eyes are getting blurry all of a sudden, apologize. So there's your 5. So this candle brought you in, and I think we can agree that these two bull candles made you your money. So that's a 60-minute chart you could have traded off of on the Euro USD. So let's look at the pound real quick, just because I don't want to concentrate on strictly the Euro. Here we back into let me switch this before I forget. 15-minute chart. Alright, let's go back to the pound. 15 minutes. London session came on. Could have got long here on this first one. but probably up in this area here, the MACD kind of started rebuilding strength. So you could have got long on this candle when this high was broken off of here. And sorry about that. And I was just thinking about something on this chart. And so let's see, you didn't pierce the lower EMA, so you didn't have a trade here. MACD pretty much exhausted itself, so I would have not taken any more longs. However, if you're a little bit more aggressive, you technically could have taken this trade when this new high was made here on the pound. 15-minute chart, definitely not as clean as the Euro USD was. Let's look at the hourly. Maybe it was some cleaner action. Actually, yeah, pretty much the same trade. You came across the MACD to the long side, so you could have got long when this candle broke this high here. And so let's see what the high is. The high is 62.48, so 62.49 would have been your entry. Your stop loss is 1 pip below here. The low of this candle is 62.20. Actually, it's going to be this one. You may have taken a loss here. It was luckily a very tight one, but you may have, because your stop would have been 1 pip below here. The low of this is 22, so 21 would have been your stop. So there's a stop. This candle here, the low is 20, so you would have probably taken a loss in this trade by 1 pip. So if you could have weathered this storm, then you would have had a nice trade on the pound on the 60-minute. But this chart was not as clean as the euro today. So let's get rid of this, and let's look at the euro yen. Yeah, just a short side. Actually, not too long ago, you had a nice looking short. This is actually a textbook short you want to look for, really. Here's your one low here is 73, so 72 is going to be your entry. There's 72. 1 pip above this high. This high is 90, so 91 is going to be stop loss, which is that pivot point line. So this candle brought us in, and it just blasted. So 72 and 94, so that's going to be 26, 52 pips. 52, that's going to be 20. So 20 would have been our limit, which is right here. There's 20, so you would have made your 52 pips right here on this trade. So that was just a little bit ago in the euro yen. So we had some pretty good action on the euro pairs today.
Mama needs you.
Sorry about that. So that's going to be it for today. So the euro pairs was the trades.